Come on in. Get on in here. Yep. Got some trolls lately. So watch for those trolls. They're bad people stirring up stuff. So get on in here. I got my tea. Oh, it's warm. It's lovely. Come on in. Sorry I missed a couple of days, but hey, family comes first. You know that. Anyway, let's see. I got topics here. So come on in. I'm going to pull something out of my wise old owl. Here we go. Put the teapot back. And let's see what our topic is today. Persistence. I like this topic because when we are persistent, that's when our habits get strung into routines. That persistence is what progress, not perfection. Oh yeah, we got troll problems. We got bad troll problems. They come in here and they try to badmouth me, but y'all don't let that happen. Y'all don't let that happen. So calling them out. Y'all are putting into it. Tell Liz and Patty if you see one. Because they say ugly things about me, about my family. They just jump in. Anyway, so here's to being persistent. And persistent and consistent and it's really comforting. So I have Earl Grey. Ben's still pretty sick, y'all. And we're just hoping and praying. Just keep my family in your prayers. Dina has surgery in a couple weeks, and he's still, his colon's not working, but look here, we got 410 people. So thank you all for your prayers. Keep them coming. But persistence is all about us taking control. Us taking control. Persistence, progress. When we are persistent, we can make progress. This is no troll zone. Yes, it is. Anyway, we have to, with persistence, it's continually doing the same thing. Now, if it's not working, you need to stop doing it. Sometimes persistence gets us stuck in a rut. But when we're persistent and we do what we need to do, that persistence can help string simple habits into routines, and routines can change our lives. It really can change our lives. So, folks, drink up. Drink up. So we're coming up on, they're doing some work on I-40 in the next 2 weeks, which is going to drive me nuts because I'm not going to know how to get through to get to Pikeville to get Ben, but God will make a way. I know He will. And there'll be persistence. I'm just still pondering in my head. Persistence is what works for my eating routines too. This weekend, I fasted for 27 hours one day. It was a day and a few hours the next day. I didn't eat all day until about 9 o'clock that night, and then I doubled up on some veggies, and the next day all I had was protein, just protein. And it was really good for me. It's really good for me because this morning I weighed and I'd lost 2 pounds. 2 pounds. 2 pounds. And it was just shaking the box a little bit. Now, Leanne and I and our Hot Melt Sprint group, we are starting the Hot Melt Sprint tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Well, when you get up in the morning, we're going to weigh and measure ourselves, and then we're going to put the scale away for a week. And This is our persistence with our new way of eating. And don't get all caught in of saying, oh, I don't have sprouts, so I can't do it. Well, Leanne said, all you got to do is just chop up some broccoli, fresh broccoli. That's fine. Just some broccoli. Or I don't have bone broth and I don't have time to make any bone broth. Well, buy some bone broth. Buy some bone broth. It doesn't have to be perfect. And we're gonna jump in. We're gonna weigh ourselves. We're gonna do a week of eating like this from Monday to Monday, and it's gonna be wonderful because I've lost as much as 4 pounds in 1 week, being persistent with our hot melt sprint. We're doing it every month when we're in zone 2, and it really does help me to stay focused. That persistence of being focused on what works. So it's wonderful. So go to savingdinner.com/sprint and then join us for the hot melt sprint and go sign up for the group. There's a lot of wonderful people in there, and we'll approve you and we'll just have some fun. Now, Leanne's got family. Her family came in and they went out to dinner. They picked them up at the airport, went out to dinner, had a lot of fun with the kids last night. Now they're on a hike, so she didn't do a show today, but she wanted me to remind you about the sprint, that it starts tomorrow morning, and to, just come and be persistent along with us, because we're going to stay focused. We have you get 17 pages of wonderful stuff on how to do this week full of things. It's all about eating a piece of protein this size, having your plate, half of your plate be salad, green leafy vegetables, and then 1/4 of your plate be meat about this big, and then have another 1/4 of your plate some avocado, a good fat. So this persistence of eating this way and getting back to basics once a month when we're in zone 2 is really changing my life. And no, I'm not eating bread, no bread at all. And don't be tempting us with any bread. That's not even nice for somebody to do that. You're hooked on kale. I'm hooked on spinach. I have fallen in love with spinach. Sauteed Brussels sprouts with bacon. I mean to tell you, I am turning into a veggie. But I didn't eat any veggies yesterday, and I ended up losing 2 pounds, which was quite weird, I thought. But my sister Patty told me to think about this, and she cut me up pieces of steak and put it in a little Rubbermaid container so that I could eat when I left her house yesterday. And it was fun. And so I didn't eat any dinner. So yeah, sauteed spinach, I love it. There's Miss Rebecca. Okay, everybody. I don't have my watch on. I don't know why I don't have my watch on. But Robert changed my clock in here. Yes, he did. How sweet is that? The time changed last night. If you live anywhere but Arizona and Indiana, the time changed back to standard time. So let's let our persistence pay off for us, doing something every day. Now, when I first started, I needed to be persistent at keeping my sink clean and shiny. That's all I had to do. And from that one thing of being persistent at it, establishing that habit, the rest of my kitchen got clean too. And it was phenomenal. I mean, it changed my life. That one thing of being persistent changed my whole life. And when I got that done, I went on to the next habit. And the next habit was decluttering 15 minutes a day. We've got to get the clutter out of our homes. Yes, we do. We have to get the clutter out of our homes. And when we do that, it makes doing our routines so much easier. So everybody, let's practice a little persistence, and and we can change our lives. We really can. You just have to keep plugging along, and there is no wagon. There is no wagon to fall off of. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow morning. We're going to bless our homes. We're going to do what needs to be done to make our homes feel good. We're jumping in with the Hot Melt Sprint. And, this morning I was looking at Christmas decorations and stuff. Tomorrow is our clean and fling day. We're going to fling some stuff and we're going to do some blessing of our homes. Tuesday's plan and play. Our missions will come out tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I love you all. I will talk to you later. Bye.